I've already taken you through most of the binding patterns, and all that's left now is to show you how to do a stitched shape. We're going to make a heart on cloth. We start by folding the fabric in half. Because a heart is two shapes that are mirror imaged, it's possible to fold and then stitch it in. I'm going to use this dressmaker's chalk to draw a guideline along which I'm going to work. Now I need to thread my needle, and this time I'm going to ask you to work a little counterintuitively. I would like you to thread the needle and create a double thread. It needs to be quite strong because we're going to pull against it. And then at the end, I would like you to make a very big, very ugly, fat knot. This knot is going to act as an anchor for your pattern. And if it is too small, the thread might punch right through the cloth. You start your first stitch very, very close to the edge of the fabric. And you do even running stitches all along the chalk line. Now here again, you need to work counterintuitively. Small stitches are not ideal. You want big, wide open stitches because they'll be easier to gather up in the end. Now when you get round to this part of the heart, you actually need to overcompensate a little. The pattern tends to distort here in the point of the V, and sometimes your heart shape will become quite shallow over here. So what I do is I overcompensate and I end the stitching a little bit further down than what I've drawn. And again, you want to come out of the fabric very, very close to the edge. Then you want to gather up the thread. You'll notice that I'm trying to line up the gathers so that all the orange marks are in a straight line. A little bit of pulling sometimes also helps here, depending on the stiffness of your cloth. Once I have the fabric nicely gathered, I then need to bind it off very, very tightly. And the key here is to cross your thread over the orange line and over both the entrance and the exit points of the thread. Now at this point, I also like to add an elastic band. If you put a very, very tight elastic band on here, you get a nice clear white border on your heart.